The Russian military police have helped deliver over 1,000 tons of humanitarian supplies to the Rukban refugee camp on the Syrian-Jordanian border. Now, the Syrian Arab Red Crescent and the United Nations reported they have delivered the largest ever joint humanitarian convoy to help some 50,000 displaced people there. Yulia Shapovalova reports.
The Russian military police ensured the convoy's safety on its way to a border zone controlled by the Americans. 165 trucks with food, medicine, warm clothes, blankets, a column of more than 1,000 tons of humanitarian aid stretched for several kilometers, with patrols of armored Tiger vehicles providing their security.
Our task is to escort the UN and Red Crescent convoy. 15 units of equipment and 60 employees of the military police are involved.
The Rukban refugee camp is located on the border with Jordan. This part of Syria is controlled by the United States. They placed their military base near the city of Al-Tanf and established the so-called 55-kilometer security zone. At the same time, the situation at the refugee camp is close to a humanitarian catastrophe. At night in the desert, the temperature drops to 0 degrees. People are freezing in their tents. In November last year, the first humanitarian convoy arrived in Rukban. There were 30 trucks carrying aid, but it turned out to be a drop in the ocean. This time, the amount of aid has increased fivefold.
Without the support of the Russian military, as well as many international organizations, the implementation of such a large-scale project would be impossible. A huge number of people worked to collect humanitarian aid and arrange its delivery to people in need. According to our estimates, there are over 50,000 refugees there.
On Wednesday, when the convoy was moving towards Rukban, representatives from 79 countries gathered at the Pentagon near Washington, D.C. for an all-day meeting on defeating Islamic State and other enemies of the U.S.-led coalition in the Middle East. President Donald Trump and State Secretary Mike Pompeo addressed the meeting. Roll back to December last year, though, and U.S. President Donald Trump was declaring victory over ISIS in Syria and announced the withdrawal of American troops from the country. For now, Pompeo is calling the withdrawal of U.S. troops from Syria a tactical change, but not a change in mission. He's pledged that America's goals in Syria remain the same. Some analysts, though, say that fighting ISIS in Syria is just a pretext and that Washington's main mission in the country is to counter Iran and Russia. Yulia Shapovalova, RT.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.